Hey guys, RC here, and I'm going to do a review of the Rustler versus Stampede. I know you see the Serval Saber kind of here. It was supposed to be tucked in there, but apparently it's not. Forget about that. Okay, the Rustler, the Stampede. Both of them going to talk about handling. Now, for what they are, they don't handle too great. For casual people, the first hobby grade is it's okay. But if you're someone like me, who has owned a few RCs and has driven RCs that are good handling, then you'll probably be like, this don't handle good. Neither of them. For a monster truck, this one has too much understeer. Um, Traction rolls quite a bit if you have really soft springs in the front and if you have a high roll center in the rear. This Rustler, for example, is kind of the same thing, but here's an issue. If you upgrade tires like these Proline Dirt Hogs, they have a lot of grip, a lot of forward bite, and it makes the Rustler traction roll and flip. This one's worse than this one, of course, just because of a monster truck, big tires, and high center of gravity. Okay, durability. This one's worse than a Rustler. I'm just gonna say this: the same durability that's on the Rustler, it happens to Stampede, but faster and more. The one thing that I noticed one more is that Serval Saber. This one doesn't have a problem. Well, to some people maybe, but I never had an issue. Okay, next, jumping and landing. I don't know what the dealio is, but apparently the Stampede jumps and lands better than the Rustler. I don't know why. Maybe it's the high center of gravity doesn't push the weight down. Whatever, I don't know. Okay, now, done with that, now let's talk about what are these for. Stadium truck, that's what the Rustler is. With stadium truck, you can bash it, you can race with your friends, or you can race at a track with. The Stampede, as a monster truck, all you can do is bash with it. You cannot race your friends, you cannot... Well, depends if your friends have a monster truck versus a monster truck. But, you know... And with the Rustler, when you race with your friends, they have to be a Traxxas. If it's like a Associated SC10, if it's like a Low C, Durango, what's that one? Other one called Kyosho, all those brands, even ECX, just because of Traxxas geometry doesn't seem right. And yeah, so that's why this one handles so bad. And Stampede, I race with my friends with it, and I got last place every time I race with my friends with it. Just because it's bad. I have raced with my friends with this one. I could beat almost every one of them. Actually, I can't beat everyone, except I lost to this one race. It was stupid. It's just the Rustler could not handle it. It was a slash. It was kind of weird, but here's the thing: the slash has really soft suspension. The way that the kid set it up for stupid reasons, and he made it where it doesn't traction roll. He made the rear end soft so it will squat so it doesn't traction roll. That's what I kind of think it would happen. Well, it kind of worked. So, here's the story. 3 turns. 2 of the turns were good, but there was another turn. 2 out of 3 turns were good, but another turn, the one I'm trying to talk about, whenever I go into that turn, it would just flip and flip and flip. I was like, oh my god, get through this turn, I want to win this race. And that's how I lost. And if you want to try to get to the racetrack, don't do it. Unless you're racing rookie class, then I'll be like, hey, go for it, it's a rookie class. Stampede, you can't race at all. Just admit that. Yeah. For a monster truck, this is meant for going through grass, rocks, rough terrain, stuff that could go pretty high. I mean, you got probably big ground crew, blah blah blah. Sorry, ground clearance. I could put my hand under there. But here's one issue that people seem to always hate is a high center of gravity. Look how high that is. Here's the thing, and I'm sorry for that dirt bike kind of being away. Yes, dirt bike. Yeah, what happens is when you put rocks under there, it could, first, it'll be easy, it'll slide under there, but once it gets up here, that's where your boiling point's at. Then this is your hot spot. It's, well, what I mean by hot spot, I mean like a bad spot. Like when Stampede's like, here, I'll put my hand under it, make it floaty. See what I mean? Just kind of tilt it and all that. You don't have any lifting of that. Then when you try to go, let's say you got your rear tires on the ground, and then when you go, it gets caught behind here. So that's a big issue. The only LCG I know of is the Pro Line Pro MT LCG chassis. Honestly, the Pro MT is more lengthened and it's wider and it's longer. Yeah, longer and wider. It's probably longer than the Rustler. The way the way it looked like. And I have one issue with the Stampede that it really annoys me, but nobody notices for some reason. Ah, great. Sorry, the dirt bike's kind of in the way. Okay, you see here, the tire. It's not the tire's fault, but look at this. The Stampede. See that 4mm nut right there? See how it's shorter? Look how shorter it is to the Rustler. Honestly, that's kind of ridiculous. For whatever reason, here, maybe I could do this. Sorry for all this stuff. Okay. 4mm nut for 4mm nut. This one, see, it's slightly shorter. You see what I mean? It is slightly shorter. That, I have to say, I don't like it. I think it's stupid. Because here's the thing, monster trucks are supposed to be big. You know, they're supposed to be like going through grass, going through rocks, you know, all that. As a monster truck to become a monster truck. In the front end, rear end, I know my suspension's terrible right now, is the exact same as the Rustler. There's the only difference. Tires, body mount, body, EC mount, skate plates, chassis, maybe I said it too fast. Oh, servo saver and toe links. I mean, come on. Make it bigger with something different on there. Come on. If the Stampede was longer than the Rustler, it would probably do better in terrain. And the width probably should be bigger as well. Well, the length is my big issue. The width is not really the problem to me. It just bugs me. You would think big monster truck, it should be bigger than a stadium truck. I mean, I don't care if as a short course truck being bigger than a short course truck. Honestly, to make it one actual 1/10 scale, but yeah, I mean, come on, it should be bigger than a stadium truck. Especially the Bandit has the same chassis as the Rustler, so the Bandit's more lengthier front and rear than Stampede. So, and plus, when you get the Stampede and you drive this Rustler in tall grass and rocks, this one's not much of an upgrade, just because one, the high center of gravity, and two, I mean, yeah, you'll get more ground clearance just by the tires themselves without the high center of gravity, but It's not much of a big difference, honestly. I mean, I don't know. Rustler versus Stampede. I have to say, I mean, yeah, you can't really compare the two just because the stadium truck and the monster truck. But here's one thing: the Rustler, I have to give it to the Rustler. It's a better all-rounder than the Stampede. It handles better, jumping and landing. I don't know if it's just because of the brush motor on this one. This is brushless. That jumping and landing, I don't have a 100% accurate on it. But I know this handles better. Durability slightly better. I mean, yeah, just. I mean, yeah, you can't go through much terrain as a Stampede, but it's not much of a big upgrade. Heck, you might think, hey, it's Stampede, I want to do wheelies. The Rustler, I want to do wheelies. Stampede, you can do a bigger wheelie. Okay, if it's all about wheelies, you don't care, then just get the Stampede. I mean, there's no accurate winner. There is no really much winner. It's what you want to do with these RCs is your choice. But to me, I have to go with the Rustler. Sorry, Stampede fans, but I just have to go to the Rustler slightly better. Not just because I love racing it. It's just because the Stampede is not much of an upgrade to do much terrain. And, you know, well, that's it, guys. Chevy RC, peace.